let's draw the Lewis structure of NO, that is nitric oxide. To draw the Lewis structure of a molecule, we need to know the number of valence electrons. Atomic number of nitrogen is 7, and therefore the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. This means that here we have 5 valence electrons, and then atomic number of oxygen is 8. Therefore, the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Here we have 6 valence electrons. Altogether, we have 11 valence electrons. We have odd number of valence electrons, and therefore this molecule is not going to obey the octet configuration. So we have nitrogen atom that has 5 valence electrons. So let's put the 5 valence electron here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have oxygen atom that has 6 valence electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Using these 4 electrons, we can make 2 bond pairs, isn't it? So let us make 2 bond pairs. If we do that, then nitrogen, double bond, oxygen, and then we have 3 non-bonded electrons here and 4 non-bonded electrons here, that is 2 lone pairs. Now the oxygen atom obeys the octet configuration because we have 2 lone pairs, 4 electrons, 2 bond pairs, 4 electrons. So 4 plus 4, 8. However, the nitrogen atom doesn't obey the octet configuration. We have only 7 electrons around nitrogen, 3 non-bonded electrons and 2 bond pairs, that contributes to 4. So 3 plus 4, 7. And therefore this molecule is an exception to the Octet rule. Anytime you calculate the total number of electrons as odd, you can see that that molecule will not obey the Octet rule. Now let us calculate the formal charge to see whether the structure that we drew is correct or not. If we get 0 formal charge, then this is the best that we can get. Therefore, let us calculate the formal charge. Formal charge is equal to total number of valence electrons minus total number of non-bonded electrons, that is lone pairs, minus total number of bonded electrons divided by 2. So the formal charge for nitrogen is equal to, we have 5 valence electrons in nitrogen, and we know that nitrogen has 3 non-bonded electrons, minus number of bond pairs, we have 2 bonds, that means 4 by 2. Therefore this is 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. And then the formal charge for oxygen atom is equal to, number of valence electrons in oxygen is 6. We have 2 lone pairs, that means 4 non-bonded electrons, minus we have 2 bonds, so 4 by 2 once again, and therefore this is once again 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. So the formal charge on nitrogen as well as oxygen, we are getting it as 0. This means that this is the best Lewis structure that we can draw for nitric oxide.